Hello, Dr. Kevin here. You can find out more about me at mydrkevin.com. Today I want to talk about a custom fit life. That term came to me recently when people come on saying, "What is it that you do? You have so many different things you've done, so many ways in which I've heard people refer to you before or talk about you. But what is it really that you do?" So I decided that I was going to take an opportunity to share on video, on tape, a little bit about what a custom fit life is and what I do with people. First of all, most people end up living a life that is kind of off the rack. It's the life that their parents told them they were supposed to live or not supposed to live, depending on the case. It was their religion, it was their school, where did they come from? It was determined by their gender, by their orientation, by even some of the things that were going on during the time period of their childhood. But it still wasn't really about them finding their own unique niche, about them claiming their unique self. And one day it just struck me recently while I was here in England visiting that really what I do for people and businesses is help them find a custom fit life. Not something that was taken off the rack and kind of sort of made to fit them because they were good in athletics or because they were male or because they came from a certain socio-economical background or because they were a certain religion. But really get down to the essence of who the person is. Now you may say, well, how do you do that? Are you a life coach? What are you? Well, I have spent many years being many things. And I guess the first and foremost thing that will make sense to some of you perfectly and others it will go right over your head is I am an ADD poster child. And I proudly say that, and as many of you know, I have several books and DVDs and CDs out on ADD and ADHD as a gift. I stand proudly as one of those people that was born to stand out, not fit in. People like Einstein, Edison, Graham Bell, Steve Jobs, Richard Branson, Warren Buffett, Winston Churchill, not bad company. Now, some of you may be horrified. ADD, isn't it those really troublesome kids that can't ever do anything, make anything of their lives? They're their teachers' nightmares. They're their parents' heartbreak. Rubbish. That's what I say. Rubbish. Can they go that way? Yes, they can. Or they could be the next Richard Branson or Warren Buffett or, Zuckerberg. Who knows? But what I will tell you is that it has made me insatiably curious, that I have gone, first in the world of the corporate world, in and out of multiple industries, in multiple roles, from back end, front end, auditing, accounting, marketing, sales, food and beverage, costing. I've worked Dartmouth College, American Express. I've been around troubleshooting, training, creating training programs because of my insatiable curiosity driven by my ADD. I always want to find anything of interest and master it to the point where I'm going, yep, I feel good about it. I've mastered it to the level I need to master it. Here are the tools I picked up on my tool belt, so what's next? In the last 25 years in my own business, I've done human growth and development and potential and spiritual work and you name it. I started working professionally as a psychic as a teenager. I've done everything from acting and modeling and dancing up to and including mentoring CEOs and doing organizational charts and creating national sales forces, all sorts of different things. But they all just fit together as different tools in my tool belt, different ways in which I can help people and businesses develop a custom, unique sense of self that makes them stand out and be who they're here to be. So, a custom fit life, It's a life about discovering really who you're here and what you're here to do. What do I do? Well, is there some coaching involved? Yeah, some people would call some of what I'm doing as coaching. Some people would say that it's psychic or intuitive insights as well, plus tons of skill sets and years of wisdom working in multiple industries with lots of different people. So here's what it looks like. People will spend a day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days with me from the time they get up till the time they go to bed. During that time period, I tell them to vision a hot air popcorn popper sitting on the middle of the table. And as it sits in the middle of the table, what happens is that we take the lid off, and as each piece of popcorn pops up and out, then what happens is we grab it, we look at it, and we do something with it to move you, your business, your life forward. And whatever tool I need to take off the tool belt in that moment is the one that shows up. And we do that over and over and over and over and over again. And 1 minute we may be talking about your relationship with your spouse or your children. We may talk about your past. We may be talking about your past lives. We may be talking about your business, your professionality. We may be talking about health issues. I've worked as a medical intuitive. So if you want more information, come to My Dr. Kevin. Send me an email at drkevin at mydrkevin, MYDRKEVIN. If you just want to just got around the edges and find out a little bit more about what I'm about, you will find me on Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Facebook. Just put in MYDRKEVIN and you'll find me. My Dr. Kevin. And when you're ready, when you have the time, the energy, you value yourself enough and the courage to truly take the journey of creating a custom-filled life, let me know. Namaste.